Again, just a quick reminder, we're going to go through quickly here the 3 exercises. Again, we got the inverted rows. Okay, so if you got some kind of TRX band, rings, a bar underneath your table if it's straight enough. We've had some people use the bed sheet over the door. Okay, something where we can get some back work in. Okay, that'll be crucial to that pulling movement. Okay. But so again, just like Monday, we're going to go through kind of a warm-up to each exercise. You know, an exercise we can do to warm up that main exercise, and then 3 variations we can do of that exercise. Okay, so getting right into it with inverted rows. If you've got something, follow along. If not, watch. Again, if you don't have anything to do inverted rows, bent over rows, okay, with a band, dumbbells, whatever you got, you know, find something, make something, get creative. We'll work on that back. Okay, so the first one, we're going to do scap pulls. Okay, where we're going to grab that bar, bands, whatever you got, and we're just kind of like our scap push-ups. Okay, where we're just moving through the shoulders. We're not bending the arms at all. Okay, so when we're holding onto the bar, your bands, whatever you got, we're not going to pull ourselves up at all. Okay, we're just going to pull up through the back and lower through the back. Okay, so my arms are staying straight the whole time. Just my back is going up and down. Okay, so just a little movement here. Firing up the scap muscle, warming up the shoulders, getting ready for some more work. Okay, our next one, our isometric hold. We'll go to the top position. Okay, so we'll hold it at the top. You guys hold it at 5, 10, 15 seconds here, and lower down. You go back up, go up normal, hold it, and down. Okay, you got something to do these on. Let's do one more. Okay, isometric, great way to build strength quickly. Okay, where we're doing isometric with the legs, arms. Okay, going up, hold it for a certain amount of time, and then go down. Okay, another great way, better than isometric, is eccentric movement here, where we're going to go up and then slowly lower ourselves down. Okay, the full extension, up, slowly lower down. Okay, that eccentric movement here, where we're slowly lengthening the muscles. Great way to build strength really fast. Okay, again, 2 main goals with Dryland: build strength. Okay, get stronger, get more athletic. Okay, so those are our negatives, or eccentric, inverted rows. The next one is single arm. So we'll do a single arm row. Okay, where we're going to reach up to the sky, or if you got your bands or TRX, okay, you just hold with one handle, hand on one bed sheet, whatever you got, pull in and back down. Okay, and you would just alternate back and forth. Okay, and again, working one arm at a time, working it individually is a great way to build strength equally, so we're not, you know, letting that dominant arm or the stronger arm kind of take over, okay, and do all the work. Okay, any questions on the inverted rows? All right, let's go into our roll-ups. Okay, for our roll-ups, kind of a warm-up movement here. You're just going to be rolling back and forth, roll up to that deep squat position. Okay, hold that deep squat and then roll back down. So everyone on the ground, roll up to the feet, get in that deep squat, open up the hips a little bit, roll back, and up. We'll get all the way up there. Okay. If you find yourself having a hard time getting into that deep squat position. Maybe we're not quite getting enough momentum. You get onto the feet, but more commonly, we're just not landing with the heels into the ground. Okay, so you want to focus on, planting those heels into the ground, close to the hips, and then roll up to that midfoot. Okay, the toes should never really be touching the ground here. Remember from the squat, same principles apply here. Our weight is really pushing through the heels. We're never really up on our toes. So if we're trying to land flat-footed or on our toes, it's going to be a lot harder. Okay, if I try to land flat-footed, if I try to land on my toes, a little bit harder than driving those heels into the ground, getting up onto those feet. Okay, from there, what we can do is do our roll to stand, so a regular roll up. Okay, drive the heels into the ground, stand up. Let's do a couple of these. And again, we're just firing up the quads a little bit more. And then what we can do from there, okay, again, working legs individually. This one you might have to be a little more careful with if you got any previous knee issues or current knee issues. We'll modify this a little bit, but as we work up, we're going to work on building that strength in the leg. Again, on that eccentric movement here. This will be concentric here. So we're going to roll up with 2. So we'll do 2 up, 1 down. So we'll roll up with 2. Okay, and then down with 1. Up with 2. And down. Do the other foot. Down with 1. Okay, so again, if you got any knee issues, as you're going down, you can kind of support, brace with that leg out in front. Okay, as a little assistance as we work up to it. Okay. Any question on the roll up? All right, let's finish it up with hollow body hold. We're gonna do our first warm up movement here. Okay, we're gonna start flat on the ground, arms above our head. Okay, and then really focus on rotating the hips back. Okay, so we can get that belly button into the spine, nice flat. Back here, arms overhead. Making sure when we take those arms overhead, we're not arching that back. And then we're just gonna do some up downs, or kind of like reverse Superman. Okay, where we're just gonna go up with the arms and the legs, focusing on keeping this lower back flat into the ground. Okay, as we go up, and especially as we come down, okay, as our legs come down, don't let that back arch. Okay, we'll have more of a tendency to arch that back when those legs are coming down. So we come up controlled, and then down controlled, keeping that lower back into the ground. Okay, from there we'll go into our hollow body rockers. Okay, where we're going to be rocking back and forth in hollow body position. Okay, a great one to really kind of test your core strength, see where you're at. Identify any weaknesses and work on that. But again, a great way to build up a nice, strong, rigid body line that we can translate into the water. Okay, the tighter we can hold that line without hips going side to side or up and down, okay, the more efficient we're going to be. Okay, so with these rockers here, we're going to start in hollow body hold, and we're just going to rock back and forth, okay, maintaining that hollow position. Okay, we're not going to do a V up. I'm not going to raise my arms independent of my legs, okay, but we're going to get up in a hollow hold, okay, and we're just going to rock back and forth. Okay, really focus on keeping a nice strong line. Okay, nice curve shape. Something cool I saw with Caleb Dressel doing a variation of these a while ago was, he was doing this with a partner, where he was doing it more in a crunch position here, okay, holding this position, okay, getting nice and tight, and then someone was taking his knees, okay, and as he brought his knees down, he was staying nice and tight. So it's hard to show, okay, without someone pulling my knees down, okay, but as those knees come down, he's staying nice and tight, okay, not really moving, okay. Same thing, that guy's lowering his feet down slowly, so he's going down slowly and up slowly, trying to maintain a nice strong core, okay, and he wasn't moving at all, okay, he maintained that one position, really good control with that core strength, okay, no reason why, no surprise why he's so fast, okay. From there, let's do our in and outs, okay, our in and outs, we're going to start in hollow hold. We're going to go in, okay, kind of a tuck position here, and then back out to hollow. Okay, tuck in, focus on not letting these feet touch the ground, and then out, back to hollow. Okay, we're not flattening all the way out. Tuck, keep the feet off, slide those feet forward, and hollow. Alternating back and forth. Okay, and the last one we got before we wrap it up are dead bugs. It's going to be like a dead cockroach here on the ground. Legs at 90, arms straight up in the air. We're going to take opposite arm and opposite leg out at the same time. So I'll drag my right leg forward as my left arm comes back. Okay, I'll come back to neutral. And take the other arm, other leg out. Okay, so I'm just moving opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, nice, good control here. Working on that, cross core stability here. Okay, as I'm moving opposite arm, opposite leg out, I'm not rolling from side to side. I'm not letting a hip come off the ground or my shoulder come off the ground. Getting hips, lower back, upper back. Okay, all staying nice, flat. Okay, and it's just a very slow, controlled movement here. Okay, again, just kind of focusing on that body position. Okay, any questions on that? Any of those movements? Okay, I'm going to post in the chat the rest of the workout you guys can do to just kind of solidify those exercises here, and something you can do to challenge those movements a little bit. So if we're going through that, take a look. We're going to go 3 sets of our inverted rows, or any kind of rows you've got access to. We're going to do a 5-second hold at the top. So if you're doing a bent over row, hold that at the top here. If you're doing inverted, hold that at the top 5 seconds, and then slowly lower down for 5 seconds. And then back into it, you go up. 3 sets of 5 of those. And then you'll do 3 sets of your 10 roll-ups, 10 2 up, 1 downs. Okay. Again, if you got to modify those, that's okay. Again, we're just trying to find ways to, keep building strength every day, challenge yourself a little bit, keep improving. And then your last set of 3, you got 3 sets of 15-second rockers, and then 15 in and outs. And then between each of those 3 sets there, you can take 30 to 60 seconds rest. So after it's a set of 5, take 30 to 60 seconds rest before you start your next set of 5. Okay? Any questions on that little mini workout there? Alrighty, so we've got Derek on. Hey Derek. Alrighty, if no other questions, we'll let you guys go. Great seeing you guys. Keep up the hard work. Chase, awesome job crushing it in the water. You guys are doing awesome. Okay?